delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP of the WNBA. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid that it gives women's basketball a bad name. Okay, so the kid was set up for failure
Years ago, Geno Auriemma passed on Caitlin Clark for UConn and even went as far as questioning her abilities as she prepared for the WNBA. Those choices now seem to be spectacularly backfiring. Clark isn't merely setting records, she's smashing them and breaking barriers along the way. Times Athlete of the Year?
Check.
Associated Press Athlete of the Year?
Check.
Looks like Geno might have to eat his words.
Opinion. If we're gonna be honest and judge players based on how they play, there's a new #1 overall pick.
Meanwhile, UConn's star Paige Bueckers is having trouble keeping up. Once considered the clear #1 pick in the 2025 draft, she's no longer the undisputed top player in college basketball. Geno's so-called genius decision may have made him miss out on the next big star in women's hoops. Who looks delusional now, Geno? Let's take a trip down memory lane. Remember when Geno Auriemma, the so-called basketball genius, decided Caitlin Clark wasn't worth his attention? Believe it or not, that really happened. It's like passing over a diamond for a handful of pebbles. What drove that choice? Arrogance, poor judgment, or just an off day? Whatever it was, it's now coming back to haunt him like a regrettable late-night burrito.
Geno Auriemma, Caitlin Clark again. The world turns. It's Caitlin Clark's world. We just live on planet Kate.
Here's where it gets really interesting. While Geno was playing hard to get with Caitlin Clark, other coaches were practically lining up to recruit her. They saw what Geno couldn't, or wouldn't. A once-in-a-generation talent poised to transform the game. And get this, Clark's high school stats were nothing short of jaw-dropping, almost like video game numbers. She was scoring points like a pinball machine, yet Geno was too busy resting on his past achievements to notice.
Game is different than Caitlin's in that she's more of just a distributor, get the ball, her game is more like Sue Bird's game. All right? And not that Sue had the physicality to play in that league, but obviously she's the best point guard ever. But I think her game, the subtleties of her game will translate.
On the other hand, Geno put all his chips on Paige Bueckers, betting she was the can't-miss prospect and his golden ticket to basketball glory. But that ticket might be losing its luster. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark has taken the spotlight, dominating headlines and redefining greatness. She's claimed the Triple Crown of Honors, Time Athlete of the Year, SBJ Sportsperson of the Year, and Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year. As for Bueckers, the hype isn't matching reality, and her status as the potential #1 pick in the 2025 WNBA draft is now seriously in question.
Geno, baby, if Caitlin Clark is on the team, it becomes the right team. Because Caitlin Clark is on it. It's like saying Michael Jordan's not on the right team. It's the right team if Michael Jordan is on the roster.
And it doesn't end there. Geno didn't just pass on Caitlin Clark. He openly criticized her, claiming her game wouldn't translate to college, and even calling her fans delusional.
Talk about a bold misstep.
Now, as Clark's star keeps rising, Geno is probably tossing and turning, haunted by how badly he misjudged her. It's like he aimed for a slam dunk, but ended up crashing into the popcorn stand instead.
Sorry, can we stop judging Paige Bueckers by who she was when she was 19 years old and not judging 23-year-old Paige Bueckers? Because 23-year-old Paige Bueckers is not as good as 21-year-old Olivia Moss. And I mean that. I really mean.
They say pride comes before a fall, and Geno is tumbling harder than the records Caitlin Clark is breaking. His choice to pick Bueckers over Clark is backfiring spectacularly, and analysts aren't wasting any time pointing out just how wrong he was. Is Clark's success keeping Geno up at night? Absolutely. And this saga is far from over. The real question now is, why is Paige struggling, and how much of that rests on Geno's shoulders?
Disrespectful, unknowledgeable, stupid fans. Diana said it best. Ooh boy. Diana said it best. I would like to point out that Diana Taurasi, 6-time gold medalist now, because she dragged her 42-year-old aging bones over to Paris and got an extra gold medal while Caitlin Clark was sitting at home watching, presumably. Caitlin Clark's rookie year numbers are better than the sainted, the goated Diana Taurasi. Caitlin Clark's having a better rookie year than she had. Miss Reality Check herself. Diana Taurasi.
Remember when Paige Bueckers burst onto the basketball scene like a supernova, dazzling everyone with her freshman skills? Well, that shine now seems to be fading faster than a New Year's Eve sparkler. Let's break it down. Sure, Paige Bueckers is still averaging nearly 20 points per game, but that's only part of the story. Her overall stats, points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks have all dropped compared to last year, with some even falling below her freshman numbers. It's a stark contrast to the all-around dynamo she was coming out of high school.
I don't care how good Paige Bueckers was in high school. I really don't. Like, I'm hearing people mentioning Paige being the National Player of the Year as a freshman, as why to draft her 4 years later. I don't...
Here's where it gets really interesting. Bueckers isn't just underperforming, she's vanishing in big games. Remember her 11-point dud against Holy Cross, the 8-point no-show versus Louisville, or the 11-point loss to Notre Dame, where her impact was about as useful as rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. Fans have even started throwing around the dreaded, overrated.
Ouch.
But can you blame them? Going from College Player of the Year to barely making a mark in key games is bound to spark conversation. Here's the kicker. Is it all on Bueckers, or is Geno's system part of the problem? Some are beginning to wonder if UConn's old-school approach is like trying to force a square peg into a round hole. In fact, some experts believe Geno's style might be holding Bueckers back, like trying to run in cement shoes.
Just having a good season so far. I don't think it's her greatest performance or her greatest season so far, and she's struggled in a couple of these.
While Paige Bueckers is shooting a career-best 56% from the field, she's prioritizing efficiency over aggression in big games, sometimes disappearing when it matters most. Geno has publicly criticized her, fueling fan speculation, and rumors are even swirling that she might be underperforming to avoid certain draft situations. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's star keeps rising, and a new challenger, Olivia Miles, is emerging fast. Miles, just 2.5 years younger than Bueckers, has dominated with back-to-back triple-doubles, stronger all-around stats, and effortless play, proving she might be the more complete player right now. Bueckers' spotlight is fading while the next generation is taking over.
Until recently, they are starting their teams. Iowa beat them in the Final Four last season. South Carolina has been on a tear. We have LSU. Tennessee is back in the mix. We have Notre Dame coming up. We have TCU. We have Duke. I'm going to call out the two teams that Ariana and Aaliyah are on. There are these great programs who are taking a new age style of basketball when it comes to coaching, when it comes to system, and when it comes to how you're letting your players play, that maybe Geno does need to adapt.
Geno Auriemma passed on Caitlin Clark, claiming her game wouldn't translate to college or the WNBA, but Clark is proving him spectacularly wrong. She's breaking records, redefining women's basketball, and drawing fans like a superstar. In just her rookie year, she shattered 62 records, earned multiple Player of the Year honors, and is transforming the sport with her style and charisma. Meanwhile, Paige Bueckers, once the top prospect, is struggling. Her efficiency comes from passivity, her big game performances are underwhelming, and rumors swirl about draft concerns. To make matters more dramatic, Olivia Miles is emerging as a dominant force, running the floor, delivering back-to-back triple-doubles, and showing she may be the better point guard and complete player right now. The 2025 WNBA draft picture is shifting. Clark continues to rise. Miles is making waves, and Bueckers is fighting to keep up. Geno's choices are being questioned, and the game he thought he understood is evolving around him. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's rewriting the playbook, and everyone is watching history unfold.